Hi again. My fifth review now is Catching Fire. Suzanne Collins as well, which is it's the sequel to Suzanne Collins' first book in the trilogy, which is The Hunger Games. For me, it was basically more of the same of the first book. After the reaping, let me restart. I get confused sometimes. After the first Hunger Games, after the Hunger Games in the first book, which was the 74th Hunger Games, the 75th Hunger Games comes around. And basically, this time round, they are doing something special, as they do every 25 years. What was I going to say? So basically, this time round, for the 75th Hunger Games, they are going to be taking tributes from the existing pool of victors in each district. So for District 12, that means Peter and either Peter or Haymitch is drawn, and Katniss is drawn. And obviously, with the whole romance thing going on, Haymitch gets drawn from the Reaping Bowl. Then Peter, for the whole romance thing, gets up and volunteers. And basically it's more of the same. I love you, I'm going to protect you, I'm going to get you out of here alive, even if it means I die. But, plot twist, Haymitch made a promise to Katniss to say that he would get Peter out alive, and we presumed that he also made a promise to Peter to say that he would get Katniss out alive again. And then we find out that he is not going to get anyone either or out alive. In fact, he's been working with the rebels all along, and well, I would like to say that he got them both out alive, but technically the Capitol got Peter. That wasn't much fun. Finding out that Peter was in the hands of the Capitol. Because, I mean, if someone can come up with something as evil as the Hunger Games, you don't know what Suzanne was going to... We didn't know what Suzanne was going to do next. I mean, who knows what she would have done to poor little Peter. Although it was more of the same, it was still well written. It had its funny moments. For instance, when the little group was on the beach of the arena, and Haymitch sends along a cream that helps with the burns they received from the acid fog. And Katniss and I'm sorry, you're all going to hate me, but I forget his name, the hot one, paint themselves in this horrible, supposedly horribly ugly green stuff wound care cream, and they creep over to Peter, who's lying on the sand asleep, and they wake him up and scare the living poop out of him. And that was quite nice to read. It was quite refreshing. Although it was more of the same, I love you, I love you, I love you, I'm never going to let you die, I'm going to get you out of the arena alive, I love you. It was good. It did have its really good moments. And yeah, it's worth reading. It's totally worth reading. I would totally recommend it to anyone. So yeah, I'll see you later.